Oh man.
So you mentioned Band of Horses. Tell us a little bit about what do you do with them? Are you a road manager, tour manager, tech? What do you do?
So you just mentioned that you were working for him. I didn't even know you were working for him. I just always thought that you were in the band. So
I am. Yeah, I'm the. I've been the guitarist for 4 years. But
clear all that up for us.
I was
for him and then became the guitar player.
Yeah, I was when Gamblers kind of started slowing down. I like really put it out there that I was like down to kind of do anything, as far as like working behind the scenes and and then also down to play. Like I joined that band Leftover Crack for a while for like I was in that band for like a year, and then so I sort of was like, well, I was kind of getting into, like I'll tech, I don't know, like whatever. And so I started doing just kind of runner kind of stuff locally. And then I eventually I'm extremely lucky. And I started I got a runner job working for the Foo Fighters. And I got a permanent job as their assistant tour manager for a few years, for like 3 or 4 years or something like that.
So that's really big. Just to make sure that everyone heard correct, you were basically assistant to the TM, the tour manager.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff to do.
for 2 years.
It was for the whole.
To some people, that's like you're working for Elvis. Because you're working for a member of Nirvana is the way that people look at that kind of shit.
Yeah, too technically.
You're working for Pat Smear.
Yeah, he's cool.
There's so many different angles you can go at by going, oh yeah, I'm gonna go for just these guys called the Foo Fighters.
Man, it was really weird and in a good way. Like to me, it's still surreal and it was crazy. But the only reason, what happened was right after, I'd been with them and would still be if this playing thing, or I would at least have tried to be.
Well, you are a guitar player, so
yeah, and so what ended up happening is. Dave fell off stage and broke his leg, and then we ended up doing this big long tour with him and this throne. And
didn't Axl borrow his throne, or was
afterwards? It's crazy that they kept that. I figured that they dismantled that thing, but
who kept it? Axl kept it, or
they have this big warehouse.
Where
they keep all of this stuff, and
so Axl actually returned it.
Probably.
Okay.
I don't know the status of the throne.
You know what I want to see is the next time Weeby falls off stage and punctures a lung. I want to see him do some dates in the throne.
Oh man, that would be amazing.
You guys have that on?
You're not doing any dates.
Yeah,
you can't barely talk.
But yeah, after he had fallen, we did the whole throne thing. It was just like we took some time off and during that time, it was like, okay, they're taking, an indefinite amount of time off. This is between the Sonic Highways record and that Concrete and Gold record. And I got to work. And so one of the bands that was on the same management was Band of Horses. And a lot of my best friends that I've known since I was 17 years old are the Gamblers' first tour manager ever is the tour manager for Band of Horses. And so I needed a job and I was just like, dude, if you need any help, let me know. And he brought me on as doing assistant TM stuff, just kind of like doing a bunch of stuff. I was also like counting in merch and checking in with sellers and then, settling at the end of the night, like settling merch, not the show, but whatever. And then those dudes are just cool. And, we had the same sound guy, this guy, Mark Arnold. He was in this band called Big Drill Car a long time ago. But he is the front of house dude for X on that X and Rollins band tour. And now he's the front of house guy for Band of Horses. And we had, our lighting guy was this guy named Dara Guinea, who I had met with, he used to work for Flogging Molly, Gamblers to tour with them. He's still with Band of Horses. And so anyways, it was like a good group of dudes were like, oh man, isn't this crazy? That like, you know, basically close to 20 years later, we're still all in the same room doing the same thing. Yeah. And so, and the guys in the band were super cool, and we got along like very fast friends, and we got along really well, same types of dudes and like all the same stuff, maybe not particularly the same kind of like music, abrasive kind of, you know, whatever that were, yeah, all right, rock and roll kind of stuff, but definitely like the same kind of background from that kind of stuff. And it was just cool. And then, so, you know, like every once in a while I'd end up getting asked to kind of play extra guitar if the singer was just going to lead sing and play tambourine or something. And then I got asked to play with them on Jimmy Kimmel. And that was kind of like, whoa, okay. And then there was like a weird in-between time between guitar players on this one. We were on a long ass record cycle for that time when I joined. And so there was some people left, some people came and then left, and I was just there and was just like, if you guys need a hand, I'm here. I don't know. And it kind of got brought up jokingly, like, yeah, let's just fucking have you into it. And I was just like, I might try and give it a real shot. And it's been years now.
Wow.
And, we've recorded and we got a record coming out. We're playing Lollapalooza coming up, nice. Both weekends at ACL, Railbird Festival, a bunch
Congratulations, man.
of other dates.
Super fun.